Guys, so for this makeup tutorial, I'm going to start by priming my face. I'm going to use this Freedom Pro Studio priming water and spritz it all over my face. Now for my foundation, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I have fallen in love with this foundation. It is so amazing, extremely lightweight, and provides like a very natural looking second skin like finish. So as you can see, I'm using my Real Technique sponge and basically just dabbing it into my skin to make sure that everything is nice and blended. And for a bit more coverage on my concern areas, I'm going to take a bit more foundation and build up the coverage. And as you guys can see, this foundation has definitely evened out my skin tone without looking too heavy or cakey. Now for those stubborn acne scars, I'm going to take this MAC Studio Finish Concealer and I'm going to spot conceal those acne scars using like a pencil brush. So as you can see, I'm just applying it very precisely on the areas where I have a bit of blemishes or scars, and using my fingers, I'm just going to dab it and blend it out. Now for highlighting my face, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now I know that I showed two concealers in the clip, but I was a little confused as to which one to go for. But I finally settled with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And as you can see, I'm just applying it on the areas I would like to highlight and bring forward. And taking a sponge or a beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Like, I don't know what was I doing before the beauty blender was invented. Now this is one technique that I've been loving recently, so I like to blend one area first and quickly set it with powder. So I'm going to bake it using this Freedom Professional Strobing Powder Kit, and I'm going to just make sure that my concealer does not crease, and I'm going to repeat the same step on the other highlighted areas as well. So basically blend one concealer and apply the powder and bake it. Next, I'm going to take these contour shades from the same palette and I'm going to try and contour my cheekbones, and I realized that it does look a bit muddy, but eventually you would see everything is going to fall in place. My face looks very weird right now, but worry not. So as usual, I'm going to contour the hollows of my cheekbone, the sides of my nose, my forehead and my jawline. Now, I forgot to insert the clip of this next product, but I'm going to use the NYX HD powder foundation, and this one makes so much of difference. I'm just taking it on a large powder brush and I'm going to blend everything out. So I'm going to blend my baking powder and my contour and everything else, and I think it makes a lot of difference. So coming to my eyebrows, I'm going to use this Freedom Professional Dip Brow Pomade, and you guys, this is like the first time I'm using it, but I'm so impressed. Do you see this? Do you see the difference in both my brows? It has done such an amazing job, and I think this one has to be one of my favorite brow products lately. I have not just kept it down since the time I've used this product in this tutorial, and I think it makes a lot of difference. So I'm going to just apply it using an angular brush, and I'm going to fill in both my brows, and you guys, I am in love. Next, I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave eyeshadow palette, and taking that first light brown color, I'm going to apply it in my crease. I'm going to use that actually as a transition color. And I think that shade name is called as Latte. Next, I'm going to take this dark brown color, which is called as Drama Queen, and it has a tinge of red purple to it, and I'm going to use it very precisely in my crease, and I'm just going to define it a bit more. Next, I'm going to take a mix of the Revolution and Lonely Planet, and I'm going to apply it all over my lids. And as you can see, I'm packing in the eyeshadow to make sure that I get the most out of the pigment. Now you guys, I recently did a video on the Makeup Revolution haul, and I've got a lot of products from them, and I'm so impressed. I mean, for the price, these eyeshadow palettes are so good and so pigmented. So taking like a MAC 217 brush, I'm just going to blend out the harsh edges and make everything seamless. Next is the rock star of this look. I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution metallic eyeshadow in the shade Rose Gold. So it is very interesting. I first take it on the tray, add a few drops of the primer that it comes with, mix it well, and I'm going to use it actually as an eyeliner. And taking like an angular brush, I'm going to very precisely apply it on my lash line. I'm just going to extend it out a little bit to make it, look like more of a winged eyeliner. Also, you guys, I am extremely sorry that this clip is out of focus. I don't know why, but when I actually had to shoot the main thing, like the liner, which is like the important part of this look, the camera had to go out of focus and focus on something else. So I am really sorry about that, but it's just a short clip, so I hope you guys won't mind as much. Next, I'm gonna take this MAC eye mascara. I was gonna say eyeshadow. I don't remember the exact name of this mascara. I'm gonna list everything in the description box below, so check that out. So I'm just applying like a very light coat on my upper and lower lashes. Because I'm of course gonna use a false lash. Now this is a new trick that I've started doing to apply my false lash, and it has made my life so much easier, you guys. So first I like to just take a bit of glue on the back of my hand and apply it directly on my lash line. And yes, I do that once the glue becomes a little tacky, and I apply my false lashes, and this has made my life like 1,000 times easier. For applying false lash was used to be like a big task for me, but now no more. Next, taking the same Makeup Revolution metallic eyeshadow, I'm gonna apply it on the lash band. I can't speak today, you guys. So I'm gonna apply it on the lash band, and I'm also gonna make the liner a bit more intense, so it like just shines through. Now I'm going to repeat the exact same steps that I did on my lids on my lower lash line. So I'm going to first take the transition color and apply it on my lash line, lower lash line, and I'm going to take that dark purple color and very precisely apply it only on the outer corner. I'm using the same brush that came with this palette. So I'm going to repeat the same step on both my eyes. Now to make sure that everything looks nice and seamless, I'm going to take like a fluffy brush and blend out the harsh edges. And of course, I'm going to take the same metallic eyeshadow and apply it just in the center of my lower lash line. So I'm not dragging it very towards the inner corner or towards the outer corner. I'm just keep it in the center to make my eyes pop. Next, I'm gonna take this Makeup Revolution. I can't recollect the name of this palette. So this is the Makeup Revolution Iconic Blush Bronze and Brighten palette. I'm gonna take the blush and apply it on my cheeks. Now the reason I'm so excited is because I was eyeing this palette from such a long time, and I finally have it, and I absolutely love it. And taking the contour shade from the same palette, I'm just gonna lightly contour my cheekbones and of course my nose and the other usual contouring areas. Now you guys, if you would have seen my Makeup Revolution haul, you would know why I love this palette so much. So if you haven't, please go and check that out. Next, I'm going to take another Makeup Revolution palette, and this is the Golden Sugar to Rose Gold Blush palette, and I'm actually going to use the highlighter from this. And as you can see, the highlighter here is like bomb.com. It is so intense and so reflective. I'm like barely even touching my brush and picking up the product, but this is so intense, and of course one of my favorite highlighters. I should have actually named this tutorial as, my Makeup Revolution first impression or something of that sort. But yeah, this highlighter, you guys, is live. And as you guys can see, I'm just applying the highlighter on the usual areas, which is on my cheekbone, on my cupid bows, my chin, my nose, and of course in the inner corner of my eye. I think this makes so much of a difference, especially for my eye shape. Next, I'm going to take this Pro Arte lip liner in the shade Milk Chocolate, and I'm not only going to, define my lips with it, but I'm also going to use this to fill in my lips, and I'm actually using this as a substitute for a lipstick because this lip pencil is so creamy, so smooth, and it lasts for like such a long time. Plus, I love this color. I love the way it looks on me. So That is the reason no lipstick. Now to finish up the look, I'm going to take this Freedom Professional Pro Studio Priming Water and spritz it on my face to settle the powders. And to set everything in place, I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution Makeup Fixing Spray to make sure that my makeup lasts all night long. And this, you guys, is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.